Larry Bird should talk that shit to niggas, white boys, Asians, didn't give a fuck who you was.
He said, I'ma go down low, I'ma catch, turn around, shoot. Boom, boom, bang. I'm like, damn.
And he had that crooked finger up like that and walked off the court.
And said, young fella, look like 84, huh?
Last time he made it.
Yeah.
We were playing the Phoenix Suns, and Tom Chambers had just put them up by 2 points, and we needed a three-pointer to win the ball game. So KC draws up a play, a three-point shot for Larry to take the last shot. So Larry walks over to the Phoenix Suns, a huddle, and steps in front of Chambers and tell Tom Chambers, the only white man that can guard me is God. And then he pointed to the spot he's gonna take the shot, right on the spot where Larry pointed it. So Larry takes the shot.
Might as well, he's hit a couple, they do. Larry fires it, 20, yes! 29 points, a three-pointer for Bird.
He was doing the Steph Curry shooting and walk away before it goes through the net. Larry was doing that before Stephen Curry was. And he had that crooked finger up like that and walked off the court. all net, by the way, and he never looked back.
On the flip side, have you ever seen someone set him off or talk just as much trash to him?
It's a toss-up between Chuck Person and Reggie Miller. They tried. But see, the thing is, they couldn't talk that talk like Larry do and then have the performance that Larry had. They couldn't back it up basket for basket. That was the one difference. See, Larry talking trash to you. He telling you he kicking your butt, but he actually showing you he kicking your butt. He just not talking the talk. He walking the walk too.
You know, the new talking heads in this new generation of basketball like to put guys like LeBron, KD, Kawhi ahead of Larry on the all-time list. Does that bother you at all?
First of all, with all due respect to those guys, they're not in the same conversation with Larry. You know, they're like I said, the best of the best, hard to get a seat at that table. The only one that I think may be able to get a seat at that table may be the big fella up there in Denver.
Okay. Jokic. I like this. Yeah.
Jokic.
But Larry Bird is in my top 5 players of all time now.
But what position do you put Larry Bird as?
As a basketball player, I'm not going to put him as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Larry Bird was special. When I came to the league, and I said, I want to guard Larry Bird. And they like, you want to guard Larry Bird? Go ahead, guard Larry Bird. So we walked on the basketball court, and I'm walking on the court, and they're like, run. Like, what you doing over here? I said, I'm about to shut your shit down, Bird. I'm like, I got this guy. He said, I'm going to go down low, I'm going to catch, turn around, shoot. Come down low, hit him down low.
This is what he tells you.
He telling me play by play.
He just said it.
Come down, shoot, bang.
Over to Bird on the left wing, who's down the left side, puts up a 10-footer, good.
He said, I'm going to go to the wing, turn, and shoot again. I'm like, I'm throwing this back. Boom, boom, bang. I'm like, damn.
Shots it over to Bird, right wing from 18. Good again. Now to Ainge. Ainge top of the three-point arc. Left wing, Bird, 20-footer, good. 35 for Larry Bird.
You can't deny that size, slow, white boy, yeah. But you can't guard him.
Right.
Then he goes me, I'ma shoot behind this damn hash bar. And I'm like, behind the hash.
He's telling you this all day.
Right before they started shooting behind the hash, he telling me this. I'm gonna catch on the wing behind the hash. He catch on the wing and he shoots it. I'm like, and he goes, oh, that's an air ball. And I turn around like, that ain't gonna hit anything. And net goes up in the air. I'm like, come guard me now. Right. Like, I'm Larry Bird, I'm not guarding you. so people don't really understand how. He was special.
Right.
He was special before he got hurt.
Right.
If he didn't ever get hurt, man, please.
Larry Bird should talk that shit to niggas, white boys, Asians, didn't give a fuck who you was. Larry Bird played during the era where, shit, if you was talking shit, a fight might come with that shit, you understand? I knew Larry Bird was a beast when he was talking shit to Xavier McDaniel.
After the timeout, we walked back on the court, and then Xavier was guarding. So he tells Xavier, I'm getting the ball.
And I said, I know, I'm gonna be waiting. And he said, I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face.
10 seconds. 5, and Bird has the basketball. Look out. Larry Bird, just phenomenal the way that
he came out, we were at about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face. And, you know, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. He wanted to shoot it with 0 seconds on the clock. I fought back to the little sideline like, damn.
If you know who X-Man is, if everybody know who X-Man is, go back and watch X and Oak fighting in the garden. And ain't nobody trying to break it up. You remember that? Oak and X in the corner, get ready to get down, and ain't nobody trying to stop nothing. Wow. He was talking shit to Xavier McDaniel.
So me and Chris Webber, we go up to our floor and we're walking in the corridor and we see this tall white guy coming down the hall. And I'm like, damn, that looked like Larry Bird. So Larry Bird coming down the hallway, me and Chris Webber, and Larry Bird, you don't realize how big Larry Bird is until you stand up close to Larry Bird. Larry Bird, legit 6'10".
Nah, real talk. When I first got up against him when he was coaching the pace, I was like, damn.
He walked by us. He says, y'all those college guys? And we was like, yeah, we the college guys. And he looked at us and he said, get some fucking rest. It's going to be a long week. And walked off. And we was like, what the hell?
What y'all got us into?
Yeah, I'm like, okay. You know, we like, all right, what's going on?
I wanted to say what's up, and he just came at me like this, like, damn.
He ain't think nothing of it. And so that we just excited. We like, oh, he just talking shit or whatever. But that's kind of cool, though. That's Larry Bird. You know who we are. So the next morning, we get up and we go to practice.
Chuck Daly had scheduled a scrimmage against a select group of college players, a group thrilled to be facing off against their idols.
I found out today I might be picking up Magic a little bit full court, so things are just happening for me. It really makes me happy.
A lot of those people that I've looked up to, Barkley, Malone, a lot of those people talk confidence, and I think it's going to be a good matchup. There's no advantage on either side.
So we already kind of like feel a certain way. We feel a certain way. We like, this some bullshit.
Like, wait a minute.
It's some bullshit. So it's the starting five, I think, is myself, Chris Webber, Rodney Rogers, Bobby Hurley, and Allen Houston. No, Penny Hardaway started too. I forgot who the five was. So we get out the gates, like the first 15 minutes, we kicking their ass. Bobby Hurley in the lane, killing John Stockton. They stopped the game and turn off the score. I think we were up like 72, 66 or something, 64 or something like that. They just stopped the game. So we like, all right, was this halftime or some shit? They like, nah, the press coming in. That's when the thing came out that Chuck Daly let us win. They didn't want to hold a complete game because they knew it was going to be downhill from there because we were trying to prove that we could represent the country.
And before you realize it, the select team was beating us by 10.
We didn't know how to play with each other. We didn't want to step on anybody's toes or hurt any egos. And so these young kids, they were killing us.
Chris Webber was a man. I thought, boy, that's the guy's coming this league. I could get out of here.
Bobby Hurley was dominant.
I remember Chuck saying, as soon as the game ended and we were getting ready to let media in, it was erase the scoreboard.
The teams posed for a picture together, both not sure what to make of what had just happened.
Well, some of these college players we've just got through playing against probably should be on this team, but they'll get their chance.
Something happened. We're sitting there, and we get back to the hotel. Rodney Rogers says something to, it's a group of them. It's Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and everybody's shooting the shit. And Rodney Rogers said, hey, Larry, you ain't hit a jumper since '84. Magic heard that shit. And we ain't think none of it. The next day we came in and I never seen this. And this one I was like, this is a different breed. Magic Johnson fed Larry Bird the ball probably about 8 times in a row down court. Larry Bird got the ball on Rodney Rogers. And every time he was about to make a move, he told him what he was going to do.
The next day, training camp ended with a rematch against the college kids. And once play started, everything made sense again.
The tables were turned drastically. We showed them why we are who we are. We pretty much beat them by 100. They couldn't score.
One dribble, pull up, going left, off glass. One dribble, going right, spin, shot, bucket. He scored 9 times or 8 times in a row left the court to go lay down because he couldn't sit on a bench. He had to lay down because of his back, and said, "Young fella, look like 84, huh?"
Last time he made it.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. I said, so that's they kicked our ass for the rest of the week. And
it said the rest of the week, guys. They ain't play with you.
Larry Bird was on a completely different level, not just in skill, but in confidence and mentality. He didn't just play the game, he controlled it, mentally breaking down opponents before the ball even left his hands. What made him unique was that he would tell defenders exactly what he was about to do, where he'd go, how he'd shoot, and then execute it perfectly anyway. And there was nothing you could do to stop it, whether it was calling his shot from the wing, pulling up from deep, or hitting a turnaround jumper in the post. Bird backed up every word with performance. That's what separated him from other trash talkers. Many players talked, but Bird delivered every single time. During scrimmages against younger players, some initially felt confident, even outplaying the veterans early. But once Bird and the experienced players locked in, the game flipped completely. Bird, fueled by even the smallest comment, would dominate possession after possession, scoring repeatedly and making it look effortless. His combination of size, skill, and basketball IQ made him nearly impossible to guard. More importantly, his mentality made him legendary. Larry Bird didn't just compete. He imposed his will on the game, proving why he belongs among the greatest players of all time.